feature our youth members the last Friday of every month, which was moved to tomorrow night due to scheduling conflicts last week. So that will begin at 8 p.m. as well. I would like to thank everyone who has made North Georgia GMRS the most expansive and active GMRS network in the country. Your net control tonight is Atlanta 947 WQYR 514. My name is Julie, and I'm located in Woodstock, Georgia. On the net, you can talk about your day's activities, radio equipment, or anything you think we would like to know. This is a family-based network, so we would encourage you to get your family involved. Once the floor is open, it is permissible to address the other members of the net by their name or tactical unit number. The use of your FCC call sign is only required when you sign in and sign out of the net. When signing in, please speak slowly and clearly as you give your tactical unit number, call sign, name, and location. There will be no Zello tonight due to technical issues, but we are troubleshooting them currently. So at this time, I'll begin with Pine Log check-ins. Any member wishing to check in through Pine Log, please call Net Control now.
Atlanta 948 WRR 430, Garrett, Woodstock.
It sounded good.
This is Atlanta 57 WQZC 882, Andrew in Holly Springs.
Thought he was going out of town.
This is Atlanta 780 WQUV 439, Houston and Austell on the handy talkie.
Handy talkie.
This is Atlanta 261 WRCT 399, Scott from Holly Springs.
Is 253 WQNV 274, Donald from Waleska, Georgia.
Yeah, he's in town again.
This is Atlanta 946 WQYR 514, Justin at Studio B.
Net Control, take a break right there and acknowledge Atlanta 948, Gary in Woodstock, Atlanta 57, Andrew in Holly Springs, Atlanta 780, Houston in Austell, Atlanta 261, Scott in Holly Springs, Atlanta 253, Donald in Waleska, and Atlanta 946, Justin in Studio B. Are there any members that I missed or any other members wishing to check in through Pine Log? Please call Net Control now. It's hard to pull out.
Yeah, there wasn't anything there to pull out. That was just nothing but noise.
There was a station, I believe, trying to check in. We could not get anything but static. So if you want to give that one more try, Net Control will be standing by.
Looks like a light net tonight.
It is spring break.
Yeah.
All right, with that, I'll go ahead and move on to all other repeater check-ins. This would be any repeater anywhere. Please call Net Control now.
sounded like a double, but
On the mobile, I will be in it.
Did not get that.
station on the mobile, come back.
This is Noonan 29, WRTU 796.
Noonan 29.
Yeah, let me check. I think that's Marty. Yeah, I better not check with this. I'm going to crash it
I
again.
got it. Well, I will. But it's moving slow. It's not. There we go. Yeah, Marty.
Okay. I didn't do that.
I think you did.
I don't think I did.
All right, unfortunately, I only got 2 check-ins. I believe we had a double. So I have Somerville 10, Alex. Alex, I show you as in and out, watching the Braves game, I think is what you said. And a station doubled with you, so I did not get them. The other station that I did get was Noonan 29, Marty in Tyrone, and that's all I was able to capture. So if I did not call your name, or if you're still wishing to check in, please call Net Control now.
WRCU 869 CW14. Steve in Watkinsville on the mobile will be in and out. CW15 WQUM 628 David, Conway, Georgia.
Net Control. This is Atlanta 245, WRCN 369. David from Southwest Lumpkin County calling in on the Sassafras repeater.
Net Control is acknowledging CW14, Steve in Watkinsville. I've got you as in and out, Steve. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, my friend. CW15, David in Comer. In Atlanta, 245, David in Southwest Lumpkin County. Good evening, gentlemen. Are there anybody else who would like to check in? Any repeater anywhere? Please call Net Control now. Now, David said he was in Southwest Lumpkin County. Does that just mean that's where he's at right now? Because he's from Dahlonega.
I believe that's true.
Well, all right. It sounds like we're going to have a light net this evening, which I kind of anticipated due to the fact that it is spring break, and I'm sure many people are taking advantage of that and getting out and enjoying themselves this week. So good for them. Anyway, I just want to remind everyone before we go on to informal comments that though we may not have a good turnout, we are still going to host the Youth Net tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Hopefully, we're going to keep our fingers crossed, but I believe that Atlanta 941, Tyler is going to host that, provided nothing changes with his work schedule, so that'll be exciting. Again, that's tomorrow night at 8 p.m. He'll be checking in our youth 18 and under promptly at 8 p.m. He'll take their informal comments and allow them to check out. And this will also give the rest of us an extra net that we can participate in after the youth checks out. So with that in mind, please encourage your kids to get on here if you're here in town and say hello to Tyler. Let me break. I also want to remind everyone not to forget to log into our website at ngGMRS.org and check out our new window clings if you haven't done that already. Again, we have them priced at one for $4, two for $7.50, or you can buy three for $10, and that would be with free shipping. Let me break. And one other thing that I would like to encourage everyone to do is to hop on our website and go to the Update My Info. It says free existing member information update. So you're going to click on that. Fill out all your information, and that is if anything has changed. So if your address has changed or your email has changed, that is a good way that we are able to keep track of that and to keep our records updated. So make sure you get onto our webpage, check out that Update My Info tab, and log on there, and just keep us all up to date. Thank you for that. And with that, we'll go ahead and start with informal comments, beginning with Atlanta 948, Gary in Woodstock. Good evening, Gary.
Gary was at Houston's this week.
Good evening, Julie. Everybody on that.
Nice.
I had a good week, and got a few things accomplished, got chores done around here. Got to meet up with Houston and had some barbecue, and it was real good, and enjoyed being with him, and had a good time. And by the way, your deck looks good, so we'll talk at you later on. Just go ahead and sign me in and out, Julie, and we'll be out of here.
Well, Gary, that sounds outstanding. Sounds like you did have an amazing week. I know you had to have thoroughly enjoyed hanging out with Houston and Mona. And I have a feeling that maybe you went to the same barbecue place that we went to when we went up there. So it is a very good barbecue joint. So I am so glad you got an opportunity to do that. I know you already checked out, but Gary, if you're still listening, I'm just curious, did you use the mobile device to find your way up to Houston's, and how did that work out for you?
Yes, I did, but I went another route, so it got confusing, so I just had to use my instincts, and that was it.
I totally understand. It is something that you definitely are going to have to plug in and just get used to, because there is definitely a learning curve with using those when you're not used to it. So don't give up on it, my friend. We'll just have to keep plugging new addresses in there and having you try to be navigated there. That way you can take a big trip one of these days. So anyway, Gary, good talking to you. Thank you for the compliment about the deck. I am very thrilled with that as well, and hopefully, God willing, the rain will kind of hold off, and we'll be able to get that done this weekend. Let me break. You have a great evening, Gary. I look forward to checking in with you this weekend. So with that, we'll move on to Atlanta 57, Andrew in Holly Springs. Good evening, Andrew. I thought you'd be out of town as well.
Good evening, Julie, everyone on the net. No, not out of town, not this spring break. And I guess this wasn't in the plans, I guess you could say. So. But nonetheless, we've pretty much stayed home, have been blessed with being able to go to 2 Braves games this week, on Monday night for the home opener, and also last night. So thank you to my job for the tickets on that. That turned out to be great. Like Alex, I'm watching it from home right now, which is good, but not the same. Anyway. So, but yeah, on vacation this week, enjoying it. Back to work next week. Don't even want to think about that at the moment. And that's pretty much all I have. I'll throw it back in net control.
Well, that is awesome, Andrew. Yeah, sometimes it's nice, though, to just be hanging out at home. You know, travel is always good, but there just is no place quite like home. But I did see your Facebook post of you and Ian, and I can't remember who the other person was that was sitting there with you at the home game. I want to say Alex, but I'm not sure if that's correct. But anyway, I know there was 3 of you sitting there enjoying the game, so it looked kind of cold to me.
It was a little chilly on Monday night. Definitely on Monday night. Last night was pretty mild, though, the entire game. It was definitely nice. So, and the third person that was in the pictures was actually one of my coworkers as my service manager from work. So that was the 3 people you saw in there. But yeah, no, overall, Monday was good, chilly towards the end of the game, but still great. Braves win, so it doesn't matter how cold, hot, rainy, snowy, whatever it was, Braves won. And then last night was very mild, and that was good too. It was a Braves W as well.
Sounds like we're off to a pretty good start. So that's awesome, Andrew. Glad you got an opportunity to enjoy that. I know how much you love baseball and especially the Braves team. So that's fantastic, my friend. Well, I hope you enjoy the rest of this week and you recover from all this fun before you got to go back into work on Monday. So enjoy. Look forward to talking to you again real soon. And that brings us to Atlanta 780 Houston in Austell. Good evening, Houston. How are you tonight?
Good evening, Julie. Good evening to the rest of the net. We're doing good. Yeah, just sitting over here tinkering with some radios, programming a couple, and working on the antenna for, I think it was Atlanta 2-3. See if we can get him back on the air. He's having to stay with his mother with a damaged ankle.
Is that 2-3?
But we're supposed to get together with him, I think, next Wednesday, and see if we can get something set up over there for him to get back on the net with. But other than that, nothing real big going on. Back to you, Julie.
Well, that sounds like awesome stuff there, Houston. That's the one thing I love about this group is how we all pitch in and endeavor to help one another out, especially when, we fall on hard times. We definitely pitch in there and help get each other up and running and on the air. And, that's just the beauty about this group. So amazing stuff, Houston. Thank you for all of that and everything that you do. Hope you and Mona have a very good rest of your week, a relaxing week, and definitely look forward to touching base with you real soon. And that brings us to Atlanta 261, Scott, right here in Holly Springs. Good evening, Scott.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Miss Julie and the net. Well, we just got back from, not a vacation, I'd say a family trip from Universal Studios about an hour ago.
Wow.
4 days, 9 a.m. to 9 a.m.
I put
p.m.
things on the radio.
Our 18-year-old girl is brutal. She goes and goes and goes. So I brought a couple little radios, Contact QSOs, the GMRS, and hit the repeater, the famous repeater, and I don't know if you get the call sign, atop the Simpsons ride in Universal Studios. And tried out Zello Station 70 for that little Zello check-in. Sounded good, and then catching up on the Zello, it just was scratchy. I thought everybody's radio in their cables, but yes, ma'am, we noticed about that. And I just want to say, Atlanta 57, Somerville 10, go Bravo, chop on. And I'll throw it back to you, Miss Julie. Appreciate it.
Well, that is awesome, Scott. I'm glad you guys all made it home safe and sound. I am shocked that you've only been home an hour, and yet here you are already checking in on the net. Man, that takes dedication. But I'm sure you are exhausted and you are going to sleep well tonight. But tell me, what did you think of Harry Potter World?
It's very cool. We went there, I guess, a couple of years ago, and my thing is like, okay, I've ridden it, I've seen it, but then the name of the game, let's see how many times we can ride this ride, and it's all about time schedules, and if you have an express pass and so forth, but everything was perfect, lots of people, just craziness, but yes, Harry Potter was cool, the 2 rides, and then the train back and forth, and so forth, because my 18-year-old young lady has a schedule just crazy. She's like, okay, Dad, okay, we're going, let's go, people. So she's actually going to try to be a Walt Disney World PR person down there, and we'll see. Working at Chick-fil-A and going to do the Disney University, and we might have her down there that we have to go visit. But yes, ma'am, everything was beautiful. Thank you so much. Very brutal, though. I work out at downtown, and the calves and the heels are killing me.
I definitely understand that, my friend. Yeah, you walk so much while you're there all day long because you want to maximize your time that you have down there and justify what you've paid for the tickets to even get in there to start with. But yeah, you begin to feel muscles that you didn't even know you had. So I totally get it, but that's exciting stuff. I hope your daughter is able to tap into that. That would be a great experience, I would think. A lot of fun and definitely a lot of interesting stories to be told working there. But anyway, Scott, again, I'm thrilled that you made it home safe and sound. And, I just pray that you and Jennifer get enough rest this weekend before you start your week next week. So good talking to you, Scott. And we're going to go ahead and move forward to Atlanta 253. Donald, right here in Waleska. Good evening, Donald. How's your arm doing?
Good evening, Miss Julie, and good evening to the rest of the net. My arm's doing a little better. I'm still taking some Advil out every so often when I can, and about forgot about the net I'm going to break. Because I was putting a puzzle together that my grandma had out on the table.
Oh my goodness, that is just horrible. I am glad you did not forget about us, Donald. I would have been worried about you had you not checked in. I might have to have a talk with your grandma about distracting you right before net time.
Got distracted with it, and I said, oh, it's 8 o'clock.
Oh my goodness. Yep, I'm going to have a talking to with your grandma. She can't be distracting you now. We might have to set a alarm on your phone just to make sure that doesn't happen. But I'm glad you are doing better, my friend. You sound good, so that's a plus. You must be feeling better. Now get to work. Get that puzzle done. And when you do, I want to know how long it took you to do it, because that's something I am not very good at.
Take a picture.
Not either, but I was tinkering with it.
Well, good. When you're done with it, I'd like to see a picture posted on Facebook, Donald. So I want proof that you completed that puzzle. Tell me real quick, how many pieces is it?
Is 500 pieces.
That's crazy. Good luck with that. You know, there was a time where my daughter and I were going to put a puzzle together one summer. And I bought this beautiful puzzle of these hot air balloons. And, you know, it was gorgeous on the box. But I tell you, we were pulling our hair out. And I don't even think we were into it an hour. We pretty much, you know, kind of gave up on the whole thing. So I don't think I've tried to put a puzzle together since. What's this right here? Do you have
the first one I've put together in a long time.
Well, that sounds like fun. I hope you enjoy your time there, and I hope your grandma is sitting there helping you put it together. So I want pictures, Donald, pictures. Make sure you post it to Facebook. So good talking to you, Donald. Look forward to catching up with you again real soon. And now we have Atlanta 946, Justin, sitting right here next to me in Studio B. Good evening, sweetie.
Well, good evening, Julie, and everyone on the net. Looking forward to this coming weekend and making some more progress on the deck, and just getting past this challenge of a week with some kind of allergy / head cold / exhaustion that I've been combating, and yeah, just ready to move on with things and get some things accomplished. Ready for our trip to Indiana for Easter.
Yeah, definitely. I think we both have been dealing with allergy stuff, which is pretty new for us because neither one of us have ever had allergies before. But again, and I know I've said this before, but we have been told that if you don't have allergies before moving to Georgia, you definitely will in just a matter of time. And I think it's finally caught up with us. So if that's what it is that we're fighting, hard to tell. But definitely excited about the progress that's been made so far. There's still quite a bit to do, but every time we look out there, it's getting one step closer, which is definitely encouraging. And the Indiana trip, that's going to be interesting. So definitely looking forward to seeing family, but getting a little anxious about it. So anyway, it'll be a lot of fun, I'm sure. Let me break. And that brings us to Somerville 10 Alex, who is in Canton. He is in and out enjoying the Braves game. So thank you, Alex, for checking in with us tonight. It's always a pleasure. We also have Noonan 29, Marty. Good evening, Marty. Are you still in there with us? Now, is this on Facebook?
Good evening, Julie on the net. Yes, I am. And, well, I have a few new things to report here. I've had an opportunity to chat with Houston earlier, and briefly with Justin and Scott. What time everybody seems to be in here. I tend to be in a situation where I can listen to the radio all day. And I pop in from time to time, and I guess it just takes time. I am also the proud owner of a Kenwood PK. I have to admit, I've always been a Motorola fanboy for many years, of ICOM and a number of other things, including Kenwood. But this is a really nice radio. I'm really happy with it. Just got it today, so still got the new toy smell. The microphone that came with it, I got to admit, I could probably use it as a weapon. I don't think of...
Come back microphones are pretty stout.
I don't think a boulder would be any different in my hand. It's a hefty little guy, but really happy with it. Embarking on a new project to build a Yagi beam antenna so I can get my signal level across the hill over to Noonan a little bit better. That's really about it for this week. My wife and I will be traveling I think we got one more week, and then we're going to travel for a bit, so we're looking forward to Myrtle Beach. That's all I've got. Back to net.
Well, I got most of that, Marty. Your signal was a little weak, and there was quite a bit of static in there, so I definitely understand you wanting to get that Yagi beam antenna up. Hopefully that will definitely make your signal better and get you in here a little more clearer. So exciting stuff, though, to hear about your new Kenwood TK. I didn't quite catch it, though. Did you say you had an 880H?
No, it's the 8360. That's the UHF 8360.
I don't have an 8360.
That's what yours is right there.
Oh, that one. Yeah, the one in the
truck
Jeep
is the 880H.
Right. Yeah, definitely that Kenwood TK 8360 is an excellent radio because that's actually the one that I am broadcasting off of. However, the one that I have in my Jeep is an 880H, which I also love very much. Thoroughly enjoy having that out there when I'm driving around. I definitely am able to turn that on and listen in, and even every now and then jump in on some conversations, which makes it really nice. So cool stuff, Marty. I think that's exciting that you and your wife will be traveling soon. Justin and I thoroughly enjoy Myrtle Beach when we go down there from time to time and meet up with his aunt and cousins from California. They go out there quite often, and it's just close enough for us that we're able to take a quick little drive up there and spend some time with them that way. So cool stuff. Sounds like you've got a lot going on over there, my friend. So definitely keep us posted on the progress there. Definitely exciting. So good talking to you, Marty. Thank you for checking in. And with that, we have CW14, Steve in Watkinsville. He was in and out. Steve, if you're still listening, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week. And now that brings us to CW15, David in Comer. Good evening, David. How are you doing this evening?
Good evening to Net Control and everyone on the net. I hope you had a great day. We did down here. Sun was out this morning pretty, and we just kind of sit and looked out the window at it because we cut grass yesterday, and we was kind of tired today. You know, when you get old, you get up when you want to and do what you think you can. But I was proud of myself this morning. I did get up. I got dressed by myself. You know how it is. Nothing to report down this way. Everybody is sounding good. And with that, I'll turn it back over to Net Control. And Julie, go ahead and sign me in and out, and I'll go back and watch the Braves game. You enjoyed it? You're doing a great job.
Well, thank you for that, David. It's always a pleasure hearing you on the radio here. And yes, my friend, I've got you checked in and out. You enjoy that Braves game. Sounds like it's a good one. So I hope they win. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, David. And with that, I have 2 Facebook check-ins. We have Atlanta 403, Bob Martin. And we also have our Facebook check-in, Tim Barrett. Thank you, gentlemen, for checking in with us. Definitely enjoy that you're listening in through Facebook. That's exciting stuff. And that brings us to the end of the list.
But what about Atlanta 245?
Atlanta 245.
Did we miss him?
We did. I am so sorry. Atlanta 245. David, how are you doing tonight? I almost missed you. I'm so sorry. Are you still in there with us?
Yes, ma'am. That's understandable. The net's going real good tonight. Y'all sound great. As usual, your station is crystal clear. I've been just working a lot lately. Haven't been able to get on the radio much, but thought I'd take a break tonight and check into the net. I've getting the smoker dusted off, and I've got a few pieces of barbecue pulled out of the freezer, thawing out, so I'm hoping to do some barbecuing tomorrow. And just enjoying the nice weather. Been hanging out with my mom and dad across the street, helping them do some planting in the garden. And that's about it. Just enjoying the outside.
Well, David, that sounds amazing. You know, when we lived in Indiana, we lived like 5 minutes away from my parents. It was, you know, right around the corner virtually from us. And, you know, we spent so much time hanging out with them, you know, barbecues. I recall gathering the kids up. We'd go over there and help rake leaves in their yard and, you know, shovel snow from their driveway and go to the zoo together, go picnicking, go to baseball games, you name it. We did so much together with them, and I missed that. And hearing you talk about you going over there with your parents living across the street, you know, it just kind of brought those fond memories back. So that is awesome. I know, yeah, I treasured those times, and I'm sure you do as well. So that's awesome stuff, David. And I hope the rain holds off for you and that you're able to enjoy that barbecue tomorrow. So you'll have to let us know how that turns out. But good talking to you, David. Thank you for hanging in there with us tonight, and definitely look forward to talking to you again real soon, my friend. And with that, now we are at the end of the list. So if there is anybody listening in that would like to check in, any repeater anywhere, and I'm going to go ahead and open up the floor. So if you have any questions or comments for other members, now is your time. Net Control is standing by.
This is Anna 56 WQZC 882 Anna in Holly Springs.
This is Atlanta 869 WQYU 924 Chuck and Grayson.
This is Atlanta 940 WRAR 806 Shannon and Ackworth.
This is Atlanta 941 WRAR 806 Tyler and Ackworth. I'm going to be in and out tonight, guys. Everyone have a good night because of homework. So thanks so much.
Wow, we had quite a few checking in here. So we have Atlanta 56, Anna in Holly Springs, Atlanta 869, Chuck in Grayson, Atlanta 940, Shannon in Ackworth, and Atlanta 941, Tyler in Ackworth. And Tyler, I show you as in and out. Hit those books, my friend. So we'll definitely catch up with you soon. And I'm going to go ahead and go back to our friend, Atlanta 56, Anna in Holly Springs. Good evening, Anna. How are you tonight?
I am good, and today was a lot of yard work, and I also bought a new sketchbook and painted the front cover black, yellow, and white to match the welcoming page. But overall, today's been a very nice day. And I'm sitting out here with my dad. And yeah, today's been a good day.
It's always a good day when you get to hang out with your dad and you get a new sketchbook. Wow, that's pretty exciting. I know that I was thoroughly impressed with your drawings, Anna. You are so talented when it comes to that. I can't wait till we catch up with you again and see some of the work that you've been working on. I was thoroughly amazed at how well your drawings are. Just amazing. But your dad was kind of bragging on you the other week, saying that you and your brother have been going to more auditions. And how's that coming along?
It's been doing very good, and I actually buy all my art supplies usually with my money that I earn from those movies. Sorry if you heard the girls and my sister just barged into the garage. But yeah, it's been really fun.
That's exciting. So do you know if you're going to be casted in anything else here pretty soon?
No, not right now.
All right. Well, we'll just continue to keep our fingers crossed, and I'm going to have to get your autograph for when you become famous here real soon.
You'll be one of the first people I see.
Awesome. I love it, Anna. Well, thank you for checking in with us this evening, my friend. I definitely enjoy talking to you. Always look forward to hearing from you on the air. So you enjoy the rest of your night, my friend, and keep drawing. I can't wait to see some of your new pictures. And with that, we'll go ahead and move on to Atlanta 869, Chuck in Grayson. Good evening, Chuck. How's the weather over there?
Good evening, Julie. Good evening to everybody on the net. Weather is holding up right now. Anticipating the rain to come in, so tried to get out and cook a few burgers on the deck before it got here. Tried to get in on the first round with the HT, but just couldn't make it. Didn't have the power, so I'm back in here on the base, and good to hear everybody, and not a whole lot going on, but just hope everybody's doing well. So back to net control.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that about the HT, but it's nice to have that backup mobile that's inside. So you're definitely coming in just fine with that. But yeah, I think it's going to rain here pretty soon too. It's definitely clouding up out there. I tried to take advantage of my time that I had right before the net, and I took two of the biggest dogs, and we hustled on a little walk out there because I think with the rain coming in, I don't think we'll be able to do that next couple of days anyway. So glad you were able to get in those burgers, though, and the rain didn't thwart that from you, so that is awesome. I hope they were tasty. But thanks for checking in with us this evening, Chuck. We'll talk to you real soon. And with that, we have our friend Atlanta 940, Shannon in Ackworth. Good evening, friend.
Well, good evening, friend, everyone on the net. Had a pretty awesome day today, which started out with great stories from an awesome night that was last night. Thank you. Yeah, I had a great day at work and came home, and Tyler's doing a dance right now, so he's confusing me, but we decided to burn some stuff and have some good old time. Let me break. So the fire is ripping and roaring in the back, and it is definitely raining over here. So, but it's been a really good day, you know. Had a good week, just been super busy, and visiting with friends and enjoying some time without little guy for a minute. Definitely miss his little face, though. Got to FaceTime with him today, so yeah. Tyler did want me to let you know he'll see you guys definitely tomorrow.
Awesome.
And yeah, that's pretty much what we've been doing over here.
Well, that sounds real good, friend. But yes, thank you for an awesome evening last night. My stomach still hurts from all that laughing we did. It was a great time for sure. always enjoy hanging out with you and the shenanigans that we get into when we're together. So we definitely have to go to the airport. I'm just saying. But anyway, thank you for checking in with us tonight, Shannon. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, and I look forward to catching up with you real soon. And that brings us to Atlanta 941, Tyler and Ackworth. Tyler was in and out, and he has confirmed that he will be here tomorrow. So we will definitely plan on you, Tyler, running the net for our youth net tomorrow evening. So thank you for that. And everybody listening in, definitely, if you will, check in tomorrow night and tell Tyler hello. And with that, we're at the end of the list again. So I will take another break for any late check-ins, any repeater anywhere. And the floor is open. Net control is standing by.
Atlanta 73, Ed in Lawrenceville, KF 9860. It's raining. I'm in and out.
Ed in Lawrenceville?
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta 911 WRAS 515. This is Cassandra in Kennesaw.
Net control is acknowledging Atlanta 7-3, Ed in Lawrenceville. Ed, I have you as in and out. Thank you so much for listening in this evening and definitely giving us a shout out. Glad that you're here. I hope you have a great rest of your week. Stay dry, my friend. And we have Atlanta 911, Cassandra in Kennesaw. Good evening, friend. How are you?
I am good, Julie. Thank you for asking. Had a great trip with my sister and was exhausted. Came home and passed out early yesterday, and just been over at the new house working on a few things and trying to get some paint colors going on. So, and I want to say thank you to everybody that came out on Thursday, or no, it wasn't Thursday night, it was Saturday night. So, thank you. Great.
Well, thank you, friend. It was fun celebrating your birthday with you. I've only been to that restaurant one other time, and I think it was with you and Atlanta 940. So this time around was definitely better than that first time, if you can remember. I'm sure you can. But anyway, it was great nonetheless. And that cake was amazing that your friend picked up. It's been a long time since I've had strawberry cake.
Never seen so many candles.
Oh, I know. There was a lot of candles. I thought it was going to singe her eyebrows. But anyway, yeah, exciting stuff, Cassandra, with the new house and everything. You've got a lot of work ahead of you, though, my friend, with packing and unpacking and all of that. So I don't envy you in that regard, but it is exciting, and I can't wait for you to have your first cookout.
Thank you. I have out-of-town clients this weekend, but I'll be over there most of Sunday afternoon after they leave. So you guys will have to come take a look, see firsthand the before we start doing too much. To replace about 90% of the electrical in the house, and the HVAC guy going over. So there's a lot of about 30 days before I'll be able to move in. But thank you. I'm excited, and yeah, can't wait for that cookout too. I was eyeing grills tonight.
Well, that sounds good, my friend. Sounds like you're going to get all settled in before the Woodstock concerts, which is going to be great. Now we have a place to park, and Definitely looking forward to that. So, but anyway, good talking to you, Cassandra. Rest up, my friend, because you got a lot of work ahead of you. So, yeah, but we'll have to see about swinging out there and checking the place out. That'll be a lot of fun. All right. Well, we are again at the end of our list. So I will call one last time for any late check-ins, any repeater anywhere. And the floor is still open. Net control is standing by.
Comment for net control.
Yeah, go ahead, Donald.
Is there any way that they can do magnets on those stickers?
Let me take that.
Okay.
Hey, Donald, this is Atlanta 946, and yes, there is a way to do magnets on those stickers, but it is pretty expensive. So I'm going to just kind of wait and see if they have any promotional offers. That's how we got the static clings at the price that we got them, and I'm currently looking at a promotional offer on a bumper sticker. Not sure if that's going to pan out or not, but we'll see how that plays. And they do offer car magnets, and we can have them made in a rectangular fashion or a round logo fashion, kind of like the window clings. But as I say, if we order them as they are, they would be quite expensive. So I'll just kind of wait and see if we can get a promotional offer on those.
Right. Thank you for that question, Justin. And keep your fingers crossed. I ordered my antenna for the GMRS, so hopefully I will be able to get a base radio put up there at the cabin and hit sassafras with it instead of using Zello.
Do you want to respond to that?
Well, that would be fantastic. We would love to have you on the air at Blairsville. And just one more comment with regard to the stickers. The window clings are removable. So if your concern is doing damage to a vehicle, that's something that I've always hated bumper stickers for, and we've always been reluctant to put bumper stickers of any kind on our vehicles because we always think about the day that it's time to sell the vehicle. Nobody wants to buy your bumper sticker on a vehicle, and I don't want to have to mess with removing bumper stickers from a car. So the window clings are removable, and these bumper stickers that I'm looking at have a removable adhesive. So perhaps that will be a good option as well. But feel free to order some of those window clings. But if you're going to order them, I'd recommend you do it fast because they are halfway gone.
All right, I will try to get one ordered Saturday back up to Blairsville.
All right. Well, that sounds great, Donald. Hope that you're able to get your order in here quickly. So, all right, all. With that, I am going to go ahead and conclude the North Georgia Regional GMRS Net. We had a total of 20 check-ins. It's including myself. Not bad for spring break. I'm actually quite pleased. Definitely want to remind you all that you have another opportunity to take advantage of another net tomorrow night with our host being Atlanta 941 Tyler. So definitely be sure to check in and tell him hello. Net Control will be returning the repeater back to normal use. Everyone that signed in should sign out. Thank you for allowing me to serve as your Net Control tonight. Good night, everyone. Atlanta 947, WQIR 514, clear.